Hi everybody, welcome back to Mage Renaissance, episode 4 with me, Sid, on the Mage server. And yeah, I'm on alone today. It's early morning, and I think Eli and everybody are very different time zone to me. So yeah. Anyway, I did a little teeny bit more research and I've done some kind of sorting. So this is all of our magic mods that are not Thaumcraft. This is our Thaumcraft. That's where I'm storing my Necronomicon, not Thermonomical, what the hell is it's called. And this is my feast storage. I've got my valuables up here, and I've got my bits and pieces here. I know what I needed those for, and then blocks and some other bits there. I need to make some booties. So we need to sleep. So let's have a sleep. We need to go find today some something from a different. Oh, I need another piece of coal. Come on, keep on the thing. So we've got some fluffy puffs. They can go away. We've got plenty of food. We better use that. In fact, I'll use those for now. And yeah, we need to head out in the cold light of day. There is a chameleon over there as well. When I came down here, he was actually yellow and stood in that flower. Hello, lightning creeper. We don't want to play with you. Not when I'm not wearing armor, especially. But and there's another one. Yeah, so we are, let's just make sure that I am not going to get jumped by anything. We are here. So I think we're going to go maybe, excuse me. Oh, pardon me. Damn you. I think we're going to head back over to these hills. And I still haven't found a place I want to live, by the way. What I need to find is an ancient golem, and this seems to be the place to go. Over this way, hills, mountains. That's always seems to be a good source of ancient golem sites, and we need to go and kill an ancient golem, which is why this time I am carrying. I'm carrying armor. I don't think that I am quite up to taking an ancient golem on armored at the moment. They pack quite a punch, and even though my monk, I'm on my level 6, and I know many others on the server are outstripping my monk levels already. They've obviously loving that one. I must admit, I think it's a brilliant mod, and I think it would be nice. Well, it sounds like there's something under there, lava-y and hot. I think it'd be interesting to see a series of mods where you at the start you pick a class and you almost like Dungeons and Dragons style, where you could be you can take on the monk mod, for example, or the you can go for monk or wizard or rogue, or good old D&D stuff, fighter, bog standard vanilla D&D fighter, that one you'd never ever see anybody play. Rarely anyway. There was I mean, yeah, I'm old school D&D, so I remember. I'm gonna grab this coal while we're going. I do remember back in the day when you literally had fight. Well, I actually remember when class was a race. Elf was a class, as was dwarf. Back in the original basic D&D box set. If you want me to really date myself, you evil people, you. But yeah, having that kind of thing where you can then you can change class, you can go from multi-class or whatever, would be quite interesting to give that journey that you pick at the start rather than There we go. Have a little bit of coal. Let's find, go and try and find this thing now. He says as he looks at that Ethereum over there, which he's also going to grab. Yeah, I'm so easily distracted. I should also grab all of these, but these are relatively common and everywhere. So when we want to get around to playing with electro blobs, oops, hang on, we need that for this. Gimme, gimme, gimme. I love that particle effect. It's beautiful. And gimme. Thank you. All good. If I see any more, we'll be having that. I'm still only on a block and a half. I don't understand why. Well, I suppose I do understand why a block and a half is useful, because you can jump over fences and things, which opens up a few things that you wouldn't otherwise normally have. But for the most part, a block and a half is fairly useless. 2 block jumping height. Now that will be interesting. Anyway, yeah. So the monk mod is already proven to be a bit of a favourite on the server, and I'm not surprised. There's some, oh, damn it, hang on. There's some crystals there and some Ethereum there as well. Okay, oh wow, that didn't actually give me any damage. I was expecting damage. Yeah, I'm going to try and get those crystals if I can. I really shouldn't have thrown that block away though, should I? Doesn't matter. We'll dig round. And then we'll continue looking for the thing we are looking for. And try and stay on target, you know. And that will be good. Can we get that out of the way? Yeah. Oh, I think we're almost there actually. I'm sitting there rattling for so long that yeah, there was a definite breakage of crystals there. Anybody see any ancient golem sites while we're here? No? Let's go down. So yeah, I'm going to keep looking for this ancient golem site. I shall be back with you in a moment. Found one. Problem is, he found me too. And there's a skeleton. I was running away from that skeleton actually. This is the guy we need. Ow. Oh. And that was what we needed from him. Okay, that's all we needed. We just needed that. We can take that off. I don't think that would have counted for any monk leveling. I really should keep a count now of how many mobs I've killed, because I am struggling to know exactly. There's a support creeper down there. And a slime. You're a treasure slime. You are, aren't you? Yes, you are. Give me that cake. Because I think I must have killed at least 10 critters by now, but they're not counting. I don't know whether it's looking at vanilla only critters or what, but yeah, it's annoying. I'll say that much. I've killed quite a few treasure slimes, for example. Anyway, while I was out, I did also notice a village up there, so we'll head and grab that, and then we're going to head back and do something with this Embers stuff. Because that is where we're going today. We need to get some basic Embers work done, if we can. But first we need to grab these, because auto is always nice, and it's also a ingredient for precantatio, or it used to be. I say it might not be now. So much of what we know about Thaumcraft is based on old versions which have long since been forgotten, in fact. Anyway, I am going to head over to that village, and I will see you when we get there. Alright, now the village, and we have got some iron, we've got a helmet, a bit of bread, diamond dog armor, and oak saplings. I'm just using the lava to cook that up, and I'm just gonna... What the hell was that? Monster Adventure. Oh, Cavern Dimension. Alright. Yeah, that's a mod that we need to look at some point. Not today. That would be almost somewhat suicidal, I'm suspecting. But let's see, have we got... Wow, you formed badly, didn't you? Wonder whether we got the Crypt Keeper, I mean the Undertaker's thing. I don't think we have. Alright, well that really wasn't that great a village. So next is, well, while that's cooking actually, let's go and see what's this. Big cross. Just a big cross. Alright, not bothered. Sometimes they give nice stuff, so worthwhile breaking them if you see a thingy. Yep, I'm going to head back and I will see you at the base. Alright, so we're back, and the first thing we need to do is we need to craft this ancient motive core with 2 of the ancient bricks to get the ancient codex, which is of course the book for Embers. And this is new. The last time I played Embers, this really didn't exist. So natural energy, we need the ores become that. We need to get to the point where we can get Ember, and we need this is what we're after. So deep in the vaults of the mine, copper, lead, silver, blah blah blah. Prospecting hot molten stone. Using some copper and iron, you found a way to create a device capable of measuring the density of things, henceforth known as Ember. Okay, and then that is Ember Bore, which is what we need, because that will allow us to move to the melter and the stamper, which basically will allow us to ore double. That's the plan. Other than that, the only other ore doubling I am aware of in this pack is the Thaumcraft stuff, which we will get to, but we're a bit off of that right now. So let's have a look. We need the gauge, I think it's called. Atmospheric gauge. We need some copper, some iron, and some redstone. Okay, should have some copper somewhere. I haven't got a lot of copper actually because I'm not mining at that height. So copper, what was it? 2 iron and a piece of redstone. Lovely. Take that out, pop that in with some fuel. I should just leave fuel in there, you know, but I am always phobic about wasting fuel. I don't know why. Now I'm hoping that the chunks we've strip mined down to are good for Ember, because that will save us a hell of a lot of time. But you know, the reality is that they may not be. So let us just get this done, and I'll be back with you in a sec. Atmospheric gauge. So what we want is, as we move from chunk to chunk, we should see that that atmospheric gauge changes. Now with a bit of luck, as we go down, we'll find what the hell was that? Have a look. This is going up reasonably. That's about halfway. I mean, it's not brilliant. That's a little bit higher over here. That's a possessed skeleton. I mean, it's possibly worth it. Just we don't have to have a perfect chunk to start off with. We can run the machine lower down, but we may need to go and find more copper. We'll definitely be able to, I think, get something out down here. It just may not be as much as we would like. So let's head back up. Oh, God, what's that? There's something unpleasant down there. I'll just sleep if I can. And of course I'm not overly well armoured right now either. Right, so if we want to look at the Ember bore, we're going to need a piece of copper, a mechanical core, which is a lead plate, compass and that, some carbonite brick stairs. We're also going to need to make, if I remember rightly, because that probably going to need to make in there's a machine accessor. There are some bloody creepy sounds in this. Yeah, we need to probably consult this, don't we? That's a reservoir. That is not an ember bore. No, we need to come out to here. So the ember bore, blah blah blah. Not tell you how to put it together. Doesn't appear to, which is a bit of a carbonite is a very sturdy material. Yeah, this is all very good, but you're not telling me how to actually use it, are you? Alright, I need to remember this. It's a beautiful book though. Alright, back in a moment. Alright, so we need to make 2 mechanical cores, not 1. And to that we're going to need a hammer, so we're going to need some sticks and 4 iron. 1, 2, 3, 4. Lead and sticks. So this is the Ember's hammer, which will allow me to make 2 lead plates, I believe. Hang on, did I? Geez, 4 to 1. Okay, we're going to need to cook some more lead. 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, let me stick those in there. Stick another coal in. Wow, that was more expensive than I anticipated. I think once we get to the metal former, the stamper, we can put in different plates, and the plates are, pardon me, wind. Are made basically with, make a carbonite plate and stamp, and then you stamp the actual shapes out, and there are ingot, flat and bar. So yeah, how are we doing there? 4 of those. So if we take those, that seems very expensive, but it is what it is. We should also ensure that we've got this on us, so we can get knowledge from our things as we pull them out. And yeah, so we got that. Oops. And we got you. That gives us another one of those. So mechanical cores, we need 2 compasses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm fairly certain I don't have a compass, I have a clock. Yeah. Let me get those together and I'll be back in a sec. Alright, there we go. 2 mechanical cores. We are also going to need then to make the bore. Now the bore uses core, iron, copper, which we've got, iron 3. 1, 2, 3. And then we need, this is the bit that's going to be awkward, we need the Carmenite brick stairs, which are made from Carmenite bricks, which are made from Carmenite bricks, which are made from Carmenite, which are made from clay and sand. It sounds to me like there's a whole load of unpleasantness out there as well, so I'm going to go and dig some sand and clay. I'll just let these guys die off a little bit, and I'll be back again once we've got that. Alright, we've got a bunch of Carmenite. We don't want to cook it. We got a bunch of clay as well, and we picked up some of those. So we need Carmenite bricks. They make a Carmenite blend, which is not what we want. So we need 4 per, and we need 3 6. 6 4s, or 4 6s even is 24, isn't it? That will give us exactly the number we need. And we shall cook those in there with 3 coal. We are also going to need a means of getting these about, so we are going to be using the item extractor, which uses Carmenite plate. Carmenite plate is made by using a couple of those together, like so, and we shall, let's find something less wasteful to, seriously? Have I got nothing in here I can burn? That I think will burn, won't it? Just random crap. I don't want to waste good stuff. I suppose I could have used slabs as well. Right. So we take that. We need to make the item pipe, which is lead, and a lead oh crap. Okay. 1 2 3 4 and 1 2. So we need 6 of those. Cook those up, and that will be good. Might as well stick this Carmenite away up here for now. I think we're done with that for the time being. Okay, that's going to take a hot moment to cook up, so let me get that sorted and I'll be back in a sec. Alright, that's nearly done, so we can do those with that. That gives us those. We take those, where's my item pump gone? Lost it. Needs a bit of redstone. Okay, redstone, and a Carmenite plate will give us the pump. We're going to need a lever for that, so we'll get you. That's your Carmenite bricks, which we will bring down. Oh, hang on. Getting myself carried away. That like that. That gives me 4 of those. The Ember bore is, I've lost it, is there. So it's 1 2 3 4. 3 of those across the bottom, 1 of those, and 1 of those. That's our Ember bore. So what we need now is a means of getting let's find, we need some wood. Wood. There we go. Spruce will do me. 1 2 3 4. A means of getting myself some fuel in and something to store it in. And I'll be back in a moment. Hang on. Sorry about that. That was the coffee fairy bringing me some coffee. Okay, right. I've got some coal. We'll head down and let's go and find a place to position this in the world. And if we got the F9 function, we can at least see which chunks we're in with the old Ember gauge. So there's bugger all Ember here. Why? Because this, I'm sure this had better Ember than that before. Strange. I mean, we'll get some, but we just don't get much out of it. That was right up in the middle before, wasn't it? I haven't lost my mind here, have I? That was definitely a better proposition. I mean, there's barely any. That is weird. It looks like I may have to go hunting for a new chunk to find Ember in, which would be annoying. Yeah, I think we're going to have to go for a little wander, because there's definitely nothing worthwhile around here. Alright, we're going for a wander, and I'm trying to think if I take a bucket of water with me. Where's my bucket? Alright, let me just get that off for now. Where is my bucket? There, for some reason. Alright. Well, we have everything, I think. It appears to be night time, so we'll have a quick snooze. We don't need our armour. And we are going to go and find a chunk with a reasonable level of ember and dig down to bedrock. That's once I've sprinted out of here, got myself into the clear. Yeah, we don't want to play with lightning creepers. Or him. That's an ogre. An ogre villager. I think it's a villager or something like that. I'm not going to go up even close to him. Yeah, you don't. I wish I could catch it. Anyway, we need to be working with this. Now that is going up, so let me just go and find... Oh, hello. Right, this chunk doesn't look bad. Let's just go over this way. Neither does this one. Or this one. We're going in here. I'm going to use my usual technique. What we do need to do before we do that, though, is I'm just going to stick a torch down. I need to grab some water. We need a water drop for this. I'm going to grab some water from somewhere where there is water. That would always be beneficial, I'm sure. There's some down here, I think. Let's have a look. Yeah. Thank you. Bit of a water drop, always a bonus. Right, let me dig down. I will see you at bedrock. Alright, we are down here at the bottom. We are going to place our ember ball. Got a good old drop down. There's a few bits and pieces I'd like to get on the way back up, actually. There's I'm not so proud that we can't do it. So a big 3x3 structure. You've got the blades pointing down underneath. And you just need to be down here at bedrock. Then we have the mechanical core that will go on top, and this allows us to input from various sides. So what we'll do is we'll take you and we shall bring you over to, I don't know, here, and then we'll place our crate there. This is our output, and we shall stick a lever on the top there. We'll probably better illuminate down here as well. And then we can stick our hopper onto the side here, and we can give it some fuel. I think sound is new as well, actually. It is for me anyway. And what this will do is over time it will start pulling out ember crystals from the zone here. And you can see it's dropping off already. Haven't got any as yet. We'll have to wait for that. There we go. Ember shard, not a crystal, unfortunately. We do need to find a richer place, but to start off with, this should be alright, and we can just let this run until, you know, there's literally no ember left in the area, and then we move on and find another location. And that is things. Now this stuff here, obviously what we need to do is we need to I don't think we can. Oh, we can make a clockwork. Cool. There's an ember version. That's nice. We can make various ember tools. Ember crystals are the ones we actually want, but what we're really after is this. Is oh, we're getting some ember crystal as well. That's good. Anyway, this is going to take a while. In the meantime, I'm going to grab I'm going to have a little fertile around down here. Might as well strip mine a bit from this location. And I say I might as well strip mine a bit from this location. Of course, what I failed to do is bring any actual means of getting out or storing this stuff. So I suppose what we're going to have to do is I'm going to do this just to make sure that there's no chance when I come down here of me hitting anything other than that. I'm going to actually bring you up a little bit as well, I think, just so there's more water. I know it doesn't matter, but it does to me. So yeah, that'll chunk along nicely, and ultimately we'll get some ember out of this. So that's the plan. Anyway, I'm going to leave that running. I shall probably, I'm going to see if I can get this while I'm here, because it seems wasteful not to. Let this run a bit between sessions, and maybe even relocate it between sessions. Do I really want that aluminium? I do. And what we'll do is we'll need to lose something. Let me use, I know. There we go. Solved. Yeah, I'll get us out and get a better way down, because there's a few chunks around the area that have got ember in them, so we'll see how we go. Anyway, until next time, thank you very much for watching, guys, and I will see you soon. Bye for now.